What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Deiveson Figueiredo and Cody Garbrandt. It has been made official for UFC 255. I can't wait for this fight. I think it's going to be sweet. It's for the flyweight title. Cody will challenge for the flyweight belt. After not having fought in the UFC flyweight division, this will be his debut there, and it's no easy task. Deiveson Figueiredo is super legit, and I think poses a very dangerous threat to Cody Garbrandt. Cody dropping down, how will he react to this weight cut? I said in a previous video where I talked about the speculation that they may be fighting, and I said it's gonna be scary for Cody because can his chin hold up? Deiveson Figueiredo is a skilled fighter overall, and he hits with a lot of power at 125. And will Cody's chin be able to sustain those punches at 125 against a beast like Deiveson Figueiredo? Okay, guys, let's talk about the tail of the tape. I have their records and I have their stats here. So let me shrink myself down and let's get into this. First, let's talk about the champion, Deiveson Figueiredo. 19 wins with just one defeat, which is a short notice fight against Jussier Formiga, who Jussier Formiga is a very legit fighter at flyweight. He's aging now, but at one point, he was one of the best in the world without a doubt. You look here, 2 straight wins over Joseph Benavidez, the win over Tim Elliott and Alejandro Pantoja. Now, those are all impressive in my opinion. Pantoja's good. Elliott is a scrappy veteran. Joseph Benavidez, a legend of the flyweight division, destroying him twice in fights that weren't even competitive. Before losing to Jussier Formiga, you see that he was looking good in the UFC. I mean, he beat Marco Beltran by a good stoppage. Now, he did have a split decision win over Jared Brooks, who was undefeated at the time. And then Joseph Morales beats an undefeated Joseph Morales by TKO. And then John Moraga, body punch stoppage. Moraga was a super tough and former title challenger. Now, let's talk about Cody Garbrandt a bit. I want to bring his record up. Cody Garbrandt, no love. You look recently, he was on a 3-fight losing streak, all knockouts. 2 straight first-round knockouts. Then he beats Rafael Assunção ultra impressively, and now he finds himself fighting for a title. Do I think he deserves this? I don't know. It's going to sell. I mean, Cody Garbrandt's a big name, but I don't know if he really deserves this matchup against Figueiredo. But at the end of the day, I do see why they're doing it. The flyweight division, I mean, you have some guys there. I mean, Brandon Moreno could be fighting for the title. You have, obviously, the very tough Askarov, and then also I have another name that I want to bring up. Just let me quickly find him because I don't know why off the top of my head I can't remember the name. I know it was this fight here. Alex Perez. Alex Perez, who just put on a beating on Jussier Formiga, who defeated the champion. So, to me, maybe those guys should have gotten it, but they're giving it to Cody No Love Garbrandt. Now, quickly, let's get into the tail of the tape. 5'5" for the champion with a 68-inch reach. For Cody Garbrandt, he stands 5'8" with a 65.5-inch reach. So 3 inches taller, but will have a reach disadvantage by 2.5 inches here. So that's interesting. Cody's really got some short arms. He's 29 years old though, so he is the younger fighter against the world champion. I'm super excited for this matchup, but I do think that it's going to be very difficult for Cody Garbrandt at 125 pounds. This is not his natural weight class. He's a 135er. He was the champion there. He had great fights there, and he looks susceptible to knockout at 135. So now you're dropping to 125. What happens when Deiveson Figueiredo throws a big shot? And this is why I'm going to pick Figueiredo here at 125. If it was at 135, this is a different fight. I don't know if Cody Garbrandt's not his stamina, but his chin will hold up. I think his stamina will be fine, but I think his durability will drop. How he eats the big punches will go down, and I'm worried that that's going to get him knocked out here. I'm actually going to pick Figueiredo. I'm going to go on an early prediction. This is before film study and things like that, but obviously I've seen a lot of both guys. I'm going to pick Figueiredo in around round 4 or 3 by submission. Won't give an exact round. I'd say 3 or 4, and it's going to be a submission, but I do think he lands a big punch on Cody Garbrandt and puts him down. Now, Cody may go in there and look like a killer and prove that he's actually a flyweight and better at flyweight and become the world champion. It'd be sweet to see. I really like Figueiredo, though, and this is going to be a fun fight. Either way, we're going to get a spectacular fight between these two. I think we're going to see fireworks. It's a battle of one of the best fighters at 135 versus the number 1 flyweight in the UFC, and I feel like this is the fight that Deiveson Figueiredo really wants and kind of maybe needs. Maybe this is why they're doing Cody Garbrandt versus Deiveson Figueiredo to build the flyweight division a bit more. I mean, if Cody Garbrandt wins, that's huge for flyweight. But if Deiveson Figueiredo beats Cody Garbrandt, a bantamweight, that's still huge for flyweight. Now it's like, wow, these flyweights are damn good. He just beat Cody Garbrandt. And who knows, maybe a super super fight happens between Deiveson Figueiredo and the champion at 135, whoever that would be at that time, maybe Peter Yan, or maybe, you know, Aljamain Sterling, or whoever else is going to be in the mix for a title shot there. And for Cody Garbrandt, you know, it's kind of smart marketing. I mean, he's probably 2 fights away at 135 pounds, but at 125, he's getting a shot. So, hey, he wins at 125, beats Figueiredo. He could easily go up and challenge for the title at 135. So I credit him for doing this and taking this fight, but I'm picking Figueiredo to defeat him and remain the champion. I cannot wait for this fight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video with my early prediction and thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, check out my social medias, Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to be posting more there as well and build my following on all platforms. All right, guys, that is pretty much it, and I will see you all in the next video.